right, let's dive into it, you guys. So you want to create a order of events. So in each event, you want to be detailed and specific about what you're doing. For instance, the first step might be getting your business name or having a business name. So even with just having the name, there's a few steps under that, aka creating the name, researching the name to make sure it's not already taken, also registering the name. And when you register the name, what are you going to register it under? Are you going to be an LLC? Are you going to be incorporated? Is it going to be a it's going to be a sole proprietorship as well. So you have to come up with a series of events and be very detailed in what you're doing when you're writing down a list of everything that needs to happen, all the planning and stuff that needs to go into developing your business. And so after you got the business name, then you can move on to, like the logos, trademarks, and, all the different stuff, since now you have the legal right to use this business name. So when you have this list of things that you need to do in regards to your business, put deadlines on it and also be realistic as well. Like, it shouldn't take you 30 years, let alone 30 days to come up with a business name. Like, come on now. Give yourself maybe like 3 days to a week, come up with the business name, and give yourself time to research the name as well to see if you have the rights to actually use it. But don't just like list stuff and then be like, okay, I'm gonna get to it, because life throws obstacles at you. So granted, you be like, yeah, I'm gonna get to it, but before you know, you gotta pick your kids up from school, kids is sick, husband is pulling on you, gotta do church stuff, you gotta do stuff for your school, your grandma calling on your auntie, now you done got pulled in a million directions. But because you ain't had no deadline, I'm gonna get to it. No. Hold up. I got a deadline. This has to be done this Friday. So excuse me, grandma. Excuse me, auntie. I gotta get this done. Give me a minute. Let me call you back. So you have to be strict with your deadlines. Don't be dismissive of the deadlines and goals that you set for yourself. And with everything that you list, put a deadline on each thing that you list so you can get things done in a timely manner. Also, have a spirit of execution. Carry out what you're going to do. So with the things that you have listed, if you don't know what you're doing, ask for help. YouTube. Ask people that own different businesses, how do you do this? How do you do that? And also ask people that specialize in those industries in which you desire to pursue. And if you're not getting the help that you need, you can even volunteer your time just to gain the experience. Like, I'm not here for $1. I ain't even here to really work. I'm just here to absorb what's going on around me so I can take all this information that I'm grabbing, being here and taking it and just running with it. So you want to make sure you apply yourself to the things that you have written down and don't let distractions of life take you out. You have to be a part of your success. You have to take the initiative with these deadlines. Let it be set in stone. Let them deadlines be like a car payment. And if you don't, follow through on them deadlines, your dream about to get repossessed. Like, be serious about it. Just as serious as a car payment or your car insurance. Like, don't let stuff lapse. Don't let stuff get backed up. Don't allow for any of those things to happen. Be adamant. Be adamant about it. Be aggressive. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. And even if you do miss a deadline, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about it. But you need to sit back and analyze, okay, well, what happened that was so valuable that it took me away? It took my focus off of my dream. It caused me to miss my deadline for my dream. Nothing is more valuable than your baby, your your business, your dream. Like this is your life. And so don't allow for anything to rob you of the deadlines and what you have associated with your business. Don't let nothing or nobody take it away from you. Also, don't be so quick to be like, to just try to like basically like pay everybody to do everything. Like an entrepreneur is a jack of all trades. So, you know, an entrepreneur would be the CPA. They could be an electrician, your mama, your painter. You get what I'm saying? So if you have the means to go ahead and get those kind of people in order to do those jobs, by all means necessary, do it. But for the ones that do not, that means that you need to take that time out when you need those people, when you need those certain services and you do not have the money to do it. Educate yourself. Read, get some knowledge, get an understanding of what's going on. Because just because you don't have the money to hire somebody doesn't mean that God don't want you to do it. No, God wants you to learn how to do it. Okay? And that doesn't mean that you're going to be a specialist in that area, but you have a general idea of what's going on. So you have to educate yourself on those things that you do not know. Like don't take it lightly. Let me give you a prime example, y'all. With the businesses expounding and whatnot, I was like, you know, these books and stuff is getting kind of heavy. Let me just hire a CPA to handle my books and handle certain things in regards to my business. So I ain't gotta do it no more. I set up a meeting with a CPA. Granted, great Indian man, great. So he's telling me that I should fill out certain paperwork and whatnot. And so I know the paperwork that he's talking about because when I didn't have no money to hire a CPA, I studied. And so I knew the paper that he was talking about. I knew the process in which it took in order to get the paperwork filed and all the information that was needed and whatnot. So for this one paperwork, y'all, I was asking him, how much is it going to cost for you to do it? Mind you, I know to submit this paperwork to where it needed to go was free. So for this paperwork to even be processed, I knew the system and the setup of it. It was free. So he was like, you know, it's a lot of paperwork, so I'm going to charge you like, you know, just $850, and that's a discounted rate because we normally charge about $1,500. What? Are you serious? So I'm just sitting there listening to him. I'm like, shoot, I might need to change careers. I'm about to be a CPA, y'all. Shoot, if you're charging this much for one paperwork, are you serious? So listen to this. So he was like, I'm going to email you the questions that you need to answer for the paperwork. I'm like, okay. He emailed me the questions for the paperwork, and it was the same questions that's on the freaking paper. So you mean to tell me you sent me a list of everything that was on the paper that needed to be filled out. You was going to copy and paste it on the document that it needed to be on and then send it out, and that was $850. Are you serious? So that is just a prime example of how you should educate yourself, because this document was free. The information that he was asking me, he was just going to copy and paste on this document and send it off. I might as well just do it myself. Like, are you serious? So, you know, when you don't have the proper money in order to hire people to work in specific areas, educate yourself. Educate yourself. Get some knowledge. Watch some YouTube videos. Get an understanding of what you're doing. Okay?